Hey, welcome back. Oh my goodness. Look at all these Bowsers. All them Bowsers. We're back in it. I'm still Alex, by the way. I'm not going to introduce myself. It says Alex plays in the title. Coops, my lad. You're telling me that you're going with Mario? That's right, Dad. I'm going to continue traveling with Mario. Then, I'm gonna, maybe buy some hookers, and I'm gonna be a real man someday.
Sure, whatever, kid. I'm gonna stay here with your girlfriend. God damn. God damn. Hold still.
I'm gonna come back strong, Coop, like you did.
Nice to say it, young Coops. That's my boy. But always remember this. You are my son, Coops, and I am your father. I am your father.
Coops, me sweet, I'll be right here waiting for you to prove yourself.
May I just add, if anything happens, you can always come back home. Coops, don't ever forget that. This village will always be...
Oh, goddamn it. Sleep apnea's back.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Well, I'm off. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mario. You know, farewells. So, where are we going? Let's head back to Rogueport. Remember, Mario? The bearer of the magical map shall unfurl it before the 1,000-year door. When this is done, the stars shall guide the bearer to the crystal star. The stars shall guide the bearer to the crystal star with pure light. And it didn't stop there. Each crystal star shall point to the next. That's what the book says. Which means, if we take the crystal star we found back to the 1,000-year door, so that means the location of the next crystal star will appear on the magical map. Exactly. Come on, let's go.
Coolio.
Okay, so there's this we can get now. Which is this close call? Mega Rush P. So, there are really cool strategies with this game that I've never really gone out of my way to watch it. So increase your attack power by 5 when your partner is in peril, and then drop the damage your ally takes by half when in danger. So when you have 5 health left, you're in quote dangerol. You're in danger. Happy Monday, by the way. But when you have 1 health left, you are in peril. That's what they call it. And that means that. Oh wow. And there we go. That means you're in peril. It's pretty fucking self-explanatory, honestly. So there's a strategy around oh yeah. Something wrong, Mario? You're shaking. Are you feeling alright? Just sit here and jam out for a little bit. I believe this is Super Mario World music. Yeah, this is absolutely gotta be Super Mario World music. It's not Mario 3. I'm trying to think I always forget what Mario 3 sounds like. That's a new Mailbox SP, isn't it? Wow, neat. You got some mail? My dearest Mario, I send this letter in the hope that it reaches you safely. I'm being held against my will in some strange place. Though I do not know where I am, I remain unharmed and in relative comfort. Those who have captured me seem to be after the map I sent to you earlier. They may be. You can also go back, just for reference. They may be hoping to use it to find objects they call the crystal stars. I do not know what they are planning, but I have a feeling it is not anything positive. Mario, please collect these crystal stars before they do. You must. They are already aware that you have the map, so please be very careful. And please, don't worry about me, Princess Peach. Wow, you got mail from a princess. That's so cool. So anyway, she's unhurt. That's good, at least. But I didn't like the sound of those kidnappers looking for the crystal stars as well. Or, the fact that she was kidnapped. I didn't like that either. I'm just going to avoid these guys. We don't have to worry about them. They're not going to give me that much experience. At this point, I think they just give me 1. So, there's no real point in fighting them. I'll be okay if I don't, is more to the point. I was saying something. I was definitely talking. This is what happens when you let's play by yourself. And I've thought about maybe bringing people on, but no one is, and I don't mean this in like a negative way. It is inherently negative, but like I just don't have anyone nearby that I can like regularly get together with and record with. So like no one's as reliable as I need them to be to do this. But you know, look, it's a paper boat maybe. But you know, like I just do it by myself. I have a good time. I hope you guys enjoy this as well. You know, I'm having fun, so I don't actually give a fuck if you're having. No, I'm just kidding. I want to be entertaining. You know, in a perfect world, like I could do this well enough and regularly enough that I would make money, but I know that's probably not going to happen. Hello, welcome. I'm Merly, underground cute as can be, a fortune teller. That's me. Lucky for you coming here. I tell fortunes, have no fear. Let my mystic power tell of days to come more as well, for luck sits on my spells. What do you say, Mr. Guy? Do you want to give it a try? So we're going to do this. This is super handy. There was something like this in the original Paper Mario as well. Basically, you pay 50 coins, and this very kind fortune teller will show up at times randomly in battle. Even if nasty foes rob you, will be fine since my fortune will thrive. So she'll like show up like maybe before you attack, and it's like, I'm going to grant you double the attack power this time. And it's like, oh, cool. Sometimes she'll show up before you get attacked, and it's like, I'm going to double your defense or raise your defense by 2 or whatever. It's like, oh, wow, that's super handy. And sometimes she'll show up at the end of battle and like, I'm going to double the stars the star points you got, which is amazing when you finish a boss and that happens, which has only ever happened to me a couple of times, but it's like super handy. When Mario's attack cause enemies to sometimes miss. Pretty Lucky is really good. What you really want is quick change. You want quick change, but it's not here. There's like a different badge than Pretty Lucky. That's just like all the time instead of just when you get attacked. Like sometimes you just get lucky. We're gonna get quick change. It costs 7 badge points. So I'm not gonna be able to equip it for a while, but I like to have it until I can equip it. So basically what quick change is it allows you to change your ally without it costing your turn. So each like party member gets a turn, right? So like your ally could switch once per battle and it doesn't cost a turn. So like also worth noting, after you go to the 1,000-year door, right, with your item and whatever, you change the world. So like the world won't go to the next step of evolution until after you check in at the 1,000-year door. And then after you do, like, it opens up new pathways in Rogueport and in the sewers and stuff. And it'll change character behaviors. There aren't like a lot of massive changes. There are some. Mostly like, for example, you can get to the left side of Rogueport, the, what's it, west side, I guess. I'm gonna do this. You'll see why in a brief moment. Pew! And there we go. Shine Sprite. And if you go over here, this is the Pit of 100 Trials. Danger, do not enter. This pipe leads to the entrance to the Pit of 100 Trials. First attack and bump attack badges don't work, so beware. So the Pit of the 100 Trials is a very special, like, optional dungeon, I guess. It's 100 floors of enemies. And it ends with the hardest boss in the game. I guess the final boss in this game is actually really fucking hard. So I guess it might be, like, equivalent, like on the same level as the final boss. I don't know. It has a lot more health and can poison you, which sucks. But a very difficult boss, basically. But the trials, like the 99 floors before that, are harder. And every 10th floor is not a fight. It's a chest that contains like a special item. So at some point, probably after we finish chapter 3, we're going to go through a little bit of the Pit of 100 Trials until we get a certain item that I think is at floor 30, and then we're going to go back later and finish it. That's my goal for this playthrough. Is I want to finish the Pit of 100 Trials. Location of the Crystal Star has been recorded on your magical map. Hey, Mario, look there. The next Crystal Star showed up on the map. But I'm sorry, I don't have a clue where that is. Oh! I think maybe we should take it to Professor Franklin and let him look at it. Somebody tweeted me, so that's why I was quiet for a second there. I see. Crystal clear. Crystal star, am I right, eh? So can you tell us where the next crystal star is or not? It's in the Bogley Woods. The second crystal star is inside a great tree there. Great tree in the Bogley Woods, huh? About those woods, I think some odd creatures live there. Little picture of those creatures is very cute. If memory serves, there's a pipe beneath town that leads to those woods. Professor Franklin, you should probably know it's about Princess Peach. Mr. Mario got an email from her just recently. Her Highness said that the guys who kidnapped her are also hunting crystal stars. Is it just like taking for granted information that she's been kidnapped? Oh, and she said she doesn't even know where she's being held. Yeah. Uh-oh. Princess Peach's kidnappers are also looking for the crystal stars. What could they hope to achieve? Could the treasure be... too many unknowns. Unfortunately, the only clues I can rely on are on the crystal stars and that map. I guess all we could do is head to the Bogley Woods and find that next crystal star. Yes, I recommend you do just that, and find it before the princess's captors do. But don't be hasty. If you're low on items or health, drop by the shop and inn first. I'll keep researching to learn more about the crystal stars and the ancient treasure. Okay, so now we've got... So now Rogueport is kind of opened up. There are a few more options. If we go over here, so you can see like, oh, I could probably slip through here, and you totally can. Actually, let's go through here and see if there's anything we need to do. If you come all the way here, you must have seen some serious dangerous action. That's good. Dangerous good. Believe me, I know. So you can go back there, and you have to go back there a little bit later for something. So this building to my right, this is the Trouble Center. Some mysterious dude works through these cages. Hey, this is your first time in the Trouble Center? If you plan on using the services, I can explain them to you first. Need an explanation? So, no. Then get out of here. Oh, you have to have it. This Trouble Center is where people become in troubles. That's what you name that kind of trouble. If you want to see what kind of troubles people have, check out the bulletin board. If you're a nice guy, you'll choose someone and try to help them. And if not. Help someone out and they'll give you a reward. Probably not a bad deal, huh? But remember, if you decide not to solve trouble, you have to pay to cancel. You got that? Well, good. Go and help somebody out. So... I'm trying to like, how do I... So you get like the trouble and like, so these are side quests. There was no like, not as elegant a system as this. This isn't even really that elegant. Not as list-worthy a system as this in the previous Paper Mario game. But like, you know, so you just go here and you take a side quest pretty much. So like these first 6 are in... What's it? Where are we? Rogueport. And then these 3, you can tell by the names. Kupook, Miracroop, and then this involves that. These take place in Petalburg. Petal Meadows, not Petalburg. Although Petalburg would also be an acceptable name. Maybe that's the place in the first Paper Mario. Who knows? So we're going to take Garf's. They call me Garf. I lost my key and thus I cannot get into my house. It should be somewhere in Rogueport. I just need someone to find it. I'll be waiting for you at my house at the very back end of the East Rogueport.
Do it. Do it right.
So you go over here. Garf's like, you took my trouble. You took on my trouble? You? Okay, then please find my key and be quick about it. If someone else finds my key, they'll be able to get in my house. And so I'll stay on guard. I think I dropped my key when I went to the bat shop, but I'm not sure. So we are going to help this guy solve his trouble next time on Alex Plays. And you guys will get a handle on how it works.